Starry Night with Benny the Bird.
One peaceful night, Benny the bird was perched high on a branch, gazing up at the sparkling stars in the sky. Sophie the owl was beside him, watching the night unfold.
Wow, Sophie, look at all those stars. They look so pretty. But what do they mean?
Those stars, Benny, aren't just pretty, they help guide birds like you during your long journeys. Some birds use the stars to find their way when they fly at night.
Benny flapped his wings in excitement. He had never heard of such a thing before. Birds using stars to fly? That sounded like magic.
Really, Sophie? You mean birds can use stars to know where they're going? How do they do that?
Sophie smiled and gently flapped her wings, flying down to a lower branch. She was ready to share her knowledge with Benny.
Yes, Benny, some birds, like the indigo bunting, can use the stars to guide them when they migrate at night. They look at the stars to know which way to go. It's like having a map in the sky.
That's amazing. So, the stars are like a special map?
Exactly. The stars help birds know which direction to fly north, south, east, or west. They use the patterns in the stars to find their way home.
Benny looked up at the stars, trying to imagine how he could use them to find his way. The twinkling lights seemed to dance in the sky, like they were telling a secret.
So the stars are like a guide for birds flying at night? How do they know which stars to follow?
Sophie took flight again, this time flying higher to show Benny a special group of stars. She pointed her wing toward a bright group of stars in the sky.
This is the Big Dipper. Benny, many birds use it as a guide. The stars in this shape can help you find your way during the night. See how they form a kind of scoop in the sky.
Wow, I can see it. So birds look for the Big Dipper to know which way to fly.
Yes, Benny, they look for patterns in the stars, just like you can see this one. And that helps them fly long distances, just like you will someday.
Benny felt so excited. He flapped his wings and soared into the night sky, with the stars guiding him on his very own adventure. He flew in the direction Sophie had pointed, feeling the stars watching over him.
I'm flying just like the birds who use the stars to navigate. This is amazing.
After a few moments of flying through the starry sky, Benny landed back on the branch beside Sophie, full of joy.
Sophie, I did it. I used the stars just like a real migratory bird. This is so cool.
You did great. Benny, the stars are always there, helping birds find their way. And one day, you'll be flying with them on your own big adventure.
As Benny and Sophie looked up at the stars, Benny knew he would never forget the lessons Sophie had taught him. The stars weren't just beautiful, they were guides to help birds find their way, night after night. Birds use stars to find their way at night. Nature is full of wonders.